You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming. It's something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Just Friends, Wagner's Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. I walk directly over to the lobby where there's two receptionists, one human and another's a ferret, both female. While the ferret is talking to someone else, I walk over to the human. She's blonde with beautiful green eyes. She smiles at me as soon as I get closer. "What can I do for you today, sir?" I give her a big smile, trying to be as nice as possible. "Oh, I just want to know how much time do I have left here. I did talk yesterday with the staff before I got to bed, but some details were left to be discussed today." "Oh, just a second. What's your room number?" 408. "Okay, so 4th floor. Oh, right. Chelsea explained everything to me this morning. I'm glad I was able to reach you before I left, sir. So you stay with us. Well, you're staying with us for prolonged for 4 days, and 5 days counting from today. You need to release the room since there's another person who will stay there at the end of that day." "Oh, so when you say 4 days, you're saying I'll be staying here 4 more days, leaving at the start of the 5th day. Did I get that right?" "Exactly, sir. Yesterday, you did some arrangements with us. After that, we also arranged your new flying ticket. The change in the price of the ticket was paid by a man named Lauren. Our manager also left a message for you. Here's the message." She gives me a beautiful red envelope with my name in it. I grab it from her hands and I open it, unfolding a beautiful purple paper that has something beautiful drawn on it. I have to look at it again to make sure I'm not seeing things. How anyone can write with such beautiful calligraphy. I will never know that answer, but in the scented purple paper there's a message written with the most beautiful letters I've ever seen, almost as if they were drawn by an artist. "Dear Aiden, we've met yesterday, and I was informed that you had talked a little with our staff and paid for the next 4 days. Thankfully, just like you were informed, no one has booked your room, so it was easy to arrange your prolonged stay in the same room. Your boss, which is also a friend of mine, called me yesterday and explained the situation, and he told me a lot of good things about yourself. Since you were such a sweetie with me here, too, I decided to cut 30% of your paycheck here. The correct amount will be credited back into your account. Oh, Lauren asked me to change your plane ticket, as you know. This hotel has some connections, and I was able to change your ticket without too many issues. However, the extra price they charged for last-minute changes was also applied to your ticket. And the charges will be sent to your credit card soon, if not today. I hope you have an amazing time here, and I'm so sorry for not being able to talk to you in person. I hope we can see each other so we can trash talk about your boss a little." I laugh at the end of the letter. That doesn't make me feel less impressed. I don't know why, but it's all so surreal. She even wrote the letter out by hand instead of making something on a computer and printing it to me. The paper is even scented. I've got some money back from what I paid yesterday, but I also need to pay for the changes on the ticket. I do a quick look at my phone airplane app and check my ticket. And yes, it was changed. I need to go there in 5 days. Well, that's good. I was worried I would have to pay another ticket. How much is that fee for changes at the last minute, though? I'm going to have to check my email or... I look at the receptionist. It's saying here that she already charged my flying tickets, but she doesn't say how much it costs to do so. Yep, coffee time. The receptionist just smiles at giving me a melodic chuckle. "Oh, don't worry, sir. She told me everything you need to know this morning. As far as I understood, she gave you 30% off, right? That's probably the price for the change on your ticket." "Oh, wow." I look at her, and she's smiling, but I can see the curiosity in her eyes, so I just say, "It seems my boss knows your manager, and somehow this fact gave her a ton of trouble." "Oh, I understand. It's rare, but sometimes it does happen. You should enjoy your time here with us even more then." I grin at her. I wonder how much my boss knows Chelsea and how close they are for her to go for so much trouble for me. I look at the receptionist one last time. "Can I ask where Chelsea is? I want to apologize for all the inconvenience my boss made her go through." The receptionist chuckles again. "Don't worry, sir. Just enjoy your time. Sadly, Chelsea's not at the hotel right now. She's quite busy. She has her reasons for doing what she does, and we all trust her with our hearts here. So I should ask you this. Please, just enjoy your time here, okay?" "Well... I guess you're right, then. There's nothing I can do about that, then." With a handshake, I walk away from the lobby close to the entrance. I take a look at my map of the resort again. So, where should I go today? Where should I go, indeed? You say he would be at the bar, I think? Or the pool? The bar? The pool? The bar? Let's go to the bar. I want to go to the bar. Well, at the bar. Should be open right now, and it's a hot day. I'm pretty sure it's a good ambient. Knowing this place, there's probably some jazz playing in the background or something, and that's just what I need to enjoy this day. I do. Oh, God, why does it do that? I do wonder, will I find someone interesting there? Well, no matter. I'll have a good time no matter what. After all, I have more time to enjoy this amazing place. I should be happy and do just that. I checked my own clothes on a nearby mirror just to be sure I'm not with a weird piece of clothes, but it's just the usual, so I decided to walk here. Yeah, it seems like if I try and pause it or whatever when it's on the location selection screen, and if I press enter or space, it just causes the menu to pop up. It's very weird. Alright. It's a fairly short walk until I get to the bar. It's located near the pool, in front of a small parking lot, probably for people who work there. It's a very pleasant place. The bar is a calm place right now. There are not many people here, and there is a sign at the entrance saying to keep your voice down during the daylight. I wonder why this, and it seems pretty recent, like it was placed just today. I walk over to the bar counter to find myself standing in front of a handsome cheetah who's cleaning a cup. There's a small plaque on his uniform with his name carved into it. The bar cheetah, Alex, looks at me with a smile as if he already knows who I am. I wave at him. Hello there. I'm curious, is that note at the entrance new or something? It does stand out with the rest of the place. He smiles at me, making me feel a little warm inside. Well, hello there, my good sir. First, let me introduce myself to you like I always do to any guests at this place. My name is Alex. It's a pleasure to serve you. So, you want to know about the sign, right? You know, we always had a certain rule at this place, where during the day hours, the bar should be a quiet place for those who want to relax and avoid all the sun and bright people outside. A place where they can just relax and drink. Do that on... Oh. Okay, 1 second now. Okay. Actually, let me load that and see if it'll fix my little issue. No. Okay. A place where they can just relax and drink. At a certain point in time, mostly after dark. Nope, that did not fix it. Okay, whatever. Okay, that's fine. And the people can get as loud as they want since outside it's not allowed... The people can get as loud as they want since outside it's not allowed to make loud noises then. People at that time will want to rest in their rooms and enjoy a peaceful night. So it's like a place for people who want to who want a calm day and an agitated night, right? A calm day and an agitated night? What the fuck does that mean? It makes sense, but why the new sign, though? His smile gets brighter. So, you know, there's a rule in this place where, no matter if you were here the day before or no, you will always be welcome as it's your first day. We do it to avoid making a personal connection with our patrons. That's the rule the manager put some years ago after some unpleasant situation occurred here. However, yesterday, some guys kept making some loud noises without any concern about their surroundings during the day, and you can hear the light jazz music, right? People come here because they want to enjoy the ambience first, so if someone just gets too drunk to keep it down, we do ask them to leave. After knowing about it, the manager decided to put a warning since, as much as it was an unspoken rule, we cannot be discreet in those types of situations to avoid any types of issues that our patrons saying they weren't warned. Even I tend to ask every single patron to keep it down and enjoy the place. His voice is deep but calm. I can see the experience in his eyes, and how all his demeanor towards me makes sense. They had issues before, so they avoid being too personal. Something tells me that there's more to this story than just someone being loud near yesterday. Maybe some waiter forgot not to be personal and close with someone. I don't know, but I know a little about Chelsea, and she is competent since every person here respects her. If she thought it was necessary to put a warning there, I'm pretty sure maybe there's more to it. Well, I sure hope no one got in trouble working here yesterday then. Keeping things more professional and less personal sometimes is very hard work, especially if some of your patrons have one of those, warm personalities, Oh, you seem to know a little about this line of work functions then. Please, sir, have a sit. Do you want a drink? I do just as he says, and I sit on one of the round benches in front of the counter. I smile at him. For now, just water, please. And yes, I'm not as used to you to work with people, but I do know some of the people who are visiting this place, and some of them can be unbearably irresistible. It must be hard to keep your persona in check to work, especially when there are people who are way too good at making you feel relaxed around them. Okay. Unbearably irresistible. Okay, bye. Well, aren't you perceptive? We do receive a lot of customers here every day. It may be rare, but we do sometimes find customers who are, quoting you, irresistibly charming, and the waiters who have less experience than others do have some trouble keeping those people in check. Making sure this place can continue to be the sanctum it should be during the day. The mood does change a lot at night, but some people don't know how to wait. However, it's not as rare as it is to find someone who's very analytical about what happens, being able to point out things others can't with so little information. I have to say, those are the ones who I personally find the most entertaining and difficult at the same time. Do you know, keep in check. Certain things shouldn't just be spoken, you know. It does put us into a very complicated situation. I grin at him while he gives me a single cup of water with ice. He even put a small umbrella on it, which I find adorable. Well, you do look like someone who likes mind games, that's all. I was just curious about the warning on the entrance, but I guess I understand better the whole situation now. It's not my place to pry or to try to do anything about it. After all, I am, too, one of the patrons who enjoys a calm place to just hang out during the day, listening to the smooth jazz and just enjoying a nice conversation. The cheetah gives me another smile. He seems to like the way I talk. I don't think it's personally difficult to speak this way, but I did learn a thing or two with my boss about how to read some situations and get the most out of them. I just wish I knew how to apply this to any kind of relationship, though. Well, we just opened the place, but you can feel free to enjoy the place. Now, I do feel like there's another customer getting in and coming here, so please, enjoy your water. I smile at him and I drink the water for a while, closing my eyes, listening to the song. Maybe I should buy a bottle of wine, or maybe something more exotic. I look down on the counter and there's a menu with all I need to know. While I browse through the options with both drinks and very expensive snacks, including cheese and ham, for example, I hear a distinct voice coming from my side. I look in the direction. Not too far away on the counter, I can see a beautiful brown dog, with a big smile, talking with the bar cheetah. Sniper. Hey man, you know, I don't used to drink at this time, but today seems like a nice day to do something like that. The only problem is, I'm kind of a passion fruit maniac, you know? So I prefer something that's not too strong, sweeter, and with passion fruit. Do you have anything like that? The dog's tail goes right and left slowly while his expression turns from happy to a more serious one. His voice gets a little tenser, like this is the most important question of his life. He fixes his gaze with his gorgeous green eyes on Alex's eyes so intently that I think for a moment the cheetah would blush. He, however, is a professional, so he smiles at the dog with that big cheetah grin before he answers. While I keep looking with a silly smile on my face, the dog's so concentrated on the cheetah he hasn't noticed I'm the person literally sitting on his side while he's standing. I drink my water and close my menu. If he's going to get a drink with passion fruit, a fruit that's not this common in this part of the country, then I want some too. I haven't seen something like this on the menu, but the cheetah's expression tells me otherwise. Well, sir, that was unexpected, but I am working here on a very special drink for quite some time now. However, I never find anyone who wants to try it. Without feedback from the patrons, I can't add it to the menu. That's why you're in luck today. The dog's tail starts swishing left to right really fast. His smile comes back to his face. Really? Tell me more. Well, you see, I'm training to making this drink named Life on the Freezy Street. It's a very, very cold drink made with Sauvignon Blanc wine mixed with passion fruit, apricot, citrus, and honey. It's not as strong as your regular cocktail because it uses wine instead of other kinds of alcoholic drinks. It's more refined, but also more uncommon. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to have a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all if I do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Katie Silverman. Thank you going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks to our 3 gold tier patrons, Zeke, Toby, and Blue Wolf Alpha. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if you want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. And if you don't want to donate to the Patreon, you can always donate using Super Thanks on YouTube. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!